to another episode of the Doll Diaries. Now today I am going to be unboxing Hazel Hedgehog Live and I'm really excited about it. Let me close the door. Yeah, I'm trying to film this with all my family at home. It's evening time. It is 6:20, but I'm relieved all my family are home because there's Storm Goretti hitting the UK and we're going to be the worst hit here. So yeah, I don't know if it's snowing already, but either way people are getting high winds, heavy rain, deep snow. It's quite exciting, isn't it? So anyway, but I've been trying to hit record and film, and then my son had food delivered because he wasn't due back today. He was coming back from, he was in Kendal in the UK working, but he's come back a day early because of this Storm Goretti. So anyway, let's get on with this doll unboxing. Now, I can tell you all about this doll because I am looking on the Junie Moon blog. So her face type is Radiance Evolution. Now, many of mine have got that face type because I only started collecting from 2023. However, I have got older dolls that I've bought off people, but most of mine are like new releases. Her face colour is cream. Her eyeshadow is light brown. Her lip colour is natural pink in a plump, what does it say? A plump shape. Her blush is orange beige. Her eye colours, she's got blue right facing, orange front facing, left facing green, and she has some special front facing olive green eyes, which is really lovely. She's got a very forest feel about this doll, and she's not my first forest feel doll actually. I've got Dear Forest Dear Live, which I've done an unboxing on YouTube, so I'm going to get her in this video actually. I can't remember what I paid because I didn't get her from the Junie Moon website, but her suggested retail was 23,500 Japanese yen. But sometimes the retail price, even when I've bought them from Junie Moon, is looking higher than what I paid initially. So maybe it's because I get them when they're new releases and things, I don't know. So anyway, and I apologise if I look a little bit washed out. I did my makeup this morning and it's evening now, so yeah, I look a bit pasty, don't I? And it's winter after all, isn't it? So now, I have been making some welcome gifts for her. Now, I got her early December because her release date was end of November and she arrived to me early December. But I was posting daily videos. I do something called Vlogmas, and I was posting daily videos and I just didn't feel I had the time to spend on this doll. I previously made hedgehogs. I'm sure I've got a daddy version of this as well. I made an autumn wreath and I think the daddy is on the autumn wreath, which I didn't get out this year. It's up in my loft, so I'm sure there was a third one, but anyway, that's the baby one. But these are crocheted. To be honest, I don't remember what pattern I used. However, you could try Google lensing it. If you take a screenshot, I'll smile. So yeah, yeah, you might be able to find it. I'll try and find out who the pattern is. That's what they look like underneath. I made these many years ago, and I just think they're so sweet. Because she's got a hedgehog theme, hasn't she? Now, I couldn't find these hedgehogs, right, because they were in storage, but I've since found them. But I was worried about doing this unboxing and not having a hedgehog, so I made another one. And this is a pattern I've not seen before, and now this is a knitted hedgehog. This is a Christmas pudding hedgehog. It's so cute, isn't it? And I don't know if I've shared this in a video. I don't think I've shared it over Vlogmas or anything, but I had knitted him before Vlogmas, or maybe during, I don't know, I think it was before. But there was 3 in this pattern. What I'll do is I will be able to find the pattern. You can get this pattern in all kinds of places, like eBay, Etsy, I think, and Ravelry. I bought mine from Ravelry because I wanted an instant download. But this hedgehog has a secret. And do you want to know what its secret is? Now you had a choice. You could have either had this with toy filling in it, or you could have a button and ta-da! You can have sweeties in it. I've got a quality streets in here. Now I must admit, over Christmas, this hedgehog has been filled quite a few times, and I've ended up eating everything out of it. So this could be the daddy hedgehog now, couldn't it? Baby. Put baby at the front. You can't really see, can you? Oh my goodness. Daddy is rather weighty. With all those quality streets in there. But yeah, I really wanted to make the Christmas tree one, but I didn't have the right yarns to hand. I really want to eat this. Excuse me, I might go off camera for a moment. It's an orange chocolate cream. Right, orange chocolate cream gone. Well, anyway, I wanted to make her other welcome gift anyway. So I knitted this cardigan. Now I must admit the buttons, they do look rather big. These are snaps that I installed. And to be honest, after I'd done it, I kind of regretted it. But then they kind of reminded me of big chocolate buttons. And then I kind of warmed to it a little bit. But I've knitted this cardigan before. Actually, this is kind of coincidental, actually. This is what this cardigan looks like with no fastenings at all. So you don't have to put anything on it, actually. Because you don't knit any buttonholes into it. Because they're always going to be fake. So you could put metal snaps. But yeah, it's lovely. I knitted it for one of my other girls. So, and I had so much of that purple yarn, but you do need a sock weight yarn for knitting this, and this is a pattern on Ravelry, which I'll try and leave a link for, or actually I will upload my hedgehog on Ravelry, and I'll upload this on Ravelry. So, and then I'll leave a link to my Ravelry, and then you will find on my projects page, you will find them on there. So if quite a few of my followers follow my Ravelry, the knitters that on here, so I have tried to update a few of my recent makes on there. Sometimes I forget, I knit and then I forgot to upload them, but I have done a few between Christmas and New Year, so if you're interested. But even though that's the only item of clothing I've made for her, especially for her, I've got some makes that I've made before. Now I've made these trousers before, and I also made this top before, and I think they will look lovely on her. And I've also got these little boots as well in my stash, so I might dress her up in those. Now I am in a Facebook group called 100% Blythe Dolls, and a lovely lady, Roz, she also collects Blythe and she also makes for Blythe, and she made a lovely little dress, and it was, I think it was felt, and she'd used a machine that does machine embroidery designs, and she put a name on it, Hazel, and she put a little toadstool and a hedgehog, and she's actually given me the link to those embroidery files that are on Etsy. And to be honest, I haven't been doing any free motion in machine embroidery or machine embroidery for quite some time, because I haven't had my room, and it just seemed like too much effort because all my supplies and machines and everything is in storage. But I'm slowly bringing things back in here, so I know I've got my stitch and tear back in here, I've got my laptop in here, and I've got my embroidery machine in here. It's not set up yet, but because I'll need to bring my overlocker up from the garden room still as well, and my cover stitch machine is still on a chair in the conservatory. So yeah, I'm a bit all up in the air still at the moment. I am currently, if you wonder where I am filming, I am sitting on the floor near the door of my craft room, There's going to be a Kallax here soon, but at the moment I've just got my filming area on. It was on that side of the room, but now I've moved it over here because I need to put a Kallax over there, and I will be getting some desks that attach to my Kallax, 2 of them, and I think we've got some legs already. So yeah, it's all a bit crazy, but I can't wait. I haven't really been doing any crafting, in all honesty. I've just been moving into my room, so today I'm having a break from room moving, and I decided to film this because my husband is in a Teams meeting. So anyway, I just can't believe it. It's been I've waited so long to open this doll. I just can't believe it's actually happening now. It's so strange. Now, normally I do an overhead shot of this. Maybe I will, but maybe I'll start it this side of the camera. Right, I've got a blade in here, so I don't reckon... My videos aren't for children, so I shouldn't have to worry, but these are very dangerous. I actually cut myself my first time I used this, because I pushed it out and I didn't look at where the thing came out, so... They are dangerous, even for adults. So should we have a look at her one last time? No, we didn't read her narrative, did we? Before I carry on. Let me get it. Hazel the Hedgehog lives tucked away in a cosy nest of dry leaves, nestled in the corner of a beautiful garden. The garden belongs to a kind young lady who pours her heart into planting vegetables throughout the year. Hazel is a bit of a night owl, coming out to play only after the sun sets. But when the moon rises and the stars twinkle above, you can often find the 2 of them side by side, quietly watching the night unfold together, enjoying each other's company in the gentle glow of the evening. So I'm guessing Hazel is her bag, her hedgehog bag. So what is the girl's name? I think I can't help but call her Hazel. Maybe the hedgehog can be Hazel and Hazel can be Hazel. She enjoys each of the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter, spending them with Hazel, dressed in outfits unified by earthy tones. Her dress features an original print fabric depicting hedgehogs and squirrels playing in lush natural surroundings. The underskirt is tailored longer than the dress hem, adding a layer touch that brings variation to the overall coordination. Around her neck she wears a cape adorned generously with lace. Her pointy corduroy hat is accented with fluffy earmuffs. She carries a hedgehog-shaped bag modelled after her close friend Hazel, and completes the look with off-white tights and brown boots. Now, I must admit, I'm so super excited to get these boots. I don't have these boots from any other doll. There have been dolls. I think Silvery Sustainable had them, but I didn't have her. Her hairstyle is a fresh new take, featuring a unique mix of baby pink and purple tinged brown shades. So she's super exciting, isn't she? I'm just so delighted to have her. It's really exciting. So what I'm getting from this then, that this doll has a hedgehog that lives in the garden called Hazel, and her bag is modelled on her pet hedgehog. Maybe this can be Hazel Hedgehog. What do you think? Oh, yes. So we've got to think of a name, haven't we? We'll pop Hazel on there. I've never named these hedgehogs. Maybe this could be Harry Hedgehog and Henry Hedgehog the baby. I like that idea. Now this won't need much cutting, there's just normally a bit of sellotape, so I'm going to start the unboxing this side of the camera. I don't know why I'm looking so pasty looking. My husband is going to the gym at 7 and it's 6:36 now, and I did say I'll go with him, so I might have to do this in 2 parts anyway. So I'll start it, and then if I go, that is. I don't want to let him down. I don't know how his car will handle the snow. Oh my goodness. Ta-da! Oh, she's gorgeous. Now, I do like to take some photos of my doll while she's still in the box. So I will have to go and do that before I carry on filming anyway. But look, oh, do you know, I'm so glad I've read her story, because it makes her even more special. And I'm so glad I had some hedgehogs ready. Now, these dolls used to have an insert here to go on their stands, but they seem to be moving away from that now, which is a shame, because my plan was, when I moved into my craft room, I was going to pop them all out and put them on the stands. Now, they are a bit of a nuisance because they twirl around, but I was thinking about putting a bit of blue tack underneath them. But yeah, it's lovely. So I'm going to take some photos. Oh, look at that face. Oh, she's beautiful. Right, I've taken all the photos I want to take. Now, I don't see any point of you watching me struggle to get all these items out, so I'm going to do that off camera. I'll just show you what the back looks like. So this is what the back looks like. So I will use my blade to loosen all these things, and then I normally leave the doll till last, and then I get her out on camera. So I'll see you there. Right, I've taken all the photos I want to take. Now, I don't see any point of you watching me struggle to get all these items out, so I'm going to do that off camera. I'll just show you what the back looks like. So this is what the back looks like. So I will use my blade to loosen all these things, and then I normally leave the doll till last, and then I get her out on camera. So I'll see you there. Oh, the snow has just started. We're catching the start of it. Should we go and see the chicken coop? So it's only a dusting at the minute, but apparently it's going to get really thick. Yeah, it's settling on the chicken coop. My son's down in the garden room. My eldest son, who should be more up north of England, but he came home a day early because of this snow. But there's my footprints, my fake Crocs. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we'll come back in a bit when it's got a bit heavier. Wave to the camera, Chris.
Oh, good fun.
Did you do it on purpose?
No.
You just be careful then when you've got to overtake, darling. I'm filming just in case we have an accident, if they're to blame. If you're to blame, I'll have to delete it. I'm going to put some Christmas music on this. Right, this is how the back garden is looking now. All I've done, been to the gym. I was in there an hour. And then I'm back. And now it's like this. And it's going to carry on all night. How exciting. Maybe some dolly photos with Hazel outside tomorrow. Well, the snow looks a bit wrecked. Jack started to build a snowman. Okay, I am back from the gym. I'm sorry about that little interruption. I didn't want to let my husband down, so I was a soldier. I got my gym kit on and I went to the gym. Although I was there for an hour and I just did a cycle for 20 minutes and then I stretched for the rest. And getting the bike set up took a while as well, so yeah, so it wasn't a whole hour of exercise anyway. But I am going to start getting open Hazel, and then I'll show you all her lovely things, and I'll show you some fabrics that I bought as well. Right, I've taken all the photos I want to take. Now, I don't see any point of you watching me struggle to get all these items out, so I'm going to do that off camera. I'll just show you what the back looks like. So this is what the back looks like. So I will use my blade to loosen all these things, and then I normally leave the doll till last and then I get her out on camera. So I'll see you there. Okay, I'm ready to get her out. Let's see if she comes out smoothly. Hopefully I've done everything I need to. Dobby is free! We have a free elf. Now, I didn't get all the plastic out of the box this time, but I want to show you the inner bit of this. It's so gorgeous. Can you see the hedgehogs, the flowers, the oak tree leaves? There's acorns, squirrels, pine trees. It's just delightful, isn't it? Oh, it's so beautiful. I really appreciate the effort that they put into these boxes. It's basically the same print as on the outer, but it's just in one shade. But this is what it looks like when it's all colours. It's beautiful, really beautiful. Right, I'm going to put the box back together. Right, here she is. Now, I will admit all the light in here is artificial, so I apologise about that. Have you got a bit of a shadow going on here? But here is her beautiful bonnet style hat, and it's got this gorgeous brown shade of gingham inside, and it's got a cotton lace going around the outside. It's a lovely big corduroy, and she's got these earmuffs, and they're just, oh, they're so cute. I just think it really adds to her look. Oh my goodness. Now I'll show you some of the other things that came with her. She came with this brown stand, these grey tights. These are so versatile. Now these are the boots that I've gone absolutely crazy for. I was tempted to buy Suri Sustainable, mainly for her stock. It's nothing that there was anything wrong with the doll, but it was just that I was in the early time of my collecting then, and I was looking for the perfect sort of blonde. I hadn't found the perfect kind of blonde in the non-authentics I'd been collecting at the time, and I was kind of on a mission, but then I kind of gave up on it really, and I was just happy to collect any of them. But look, here's little Hazel Hedgehog bag, and they're lovely. It's lovely, it's really lovely. And here's Hazel the Hedgehog, what we've named, and Harry and Henry. Oh, and these are the clothes that I want to try on her as well. So what we'll do, we'll get them. I've lost the boots. Where are they? Over here. Got the boots as well. So I'll get these clothes off her. I believe she has straight hair. Now we can't really change her eye colours until we remove this plastic off the back, and it is held on by some sellotape, which I'm going to try and see if I can lift off without using a thing. Yeah, that came off pretty easy. So at the back, this has got Velcro. So you'd be able to use this with other garments. Oh my goodness, look at that dress. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. So it's very versatile. You can use it with other outfits. But look at this. This has got gorgeous beads, brown beads as buttons. And she's got pin tucks, 3 pin tucks either side. And it's got a beautiful puff sleeve with cuffs on the bottom. It kind of nips in at the waist, doesn't it? It's got lace on the bottom, and then you can see this underskirt under here. So this also has Velcro at the back. I don't think this fabric would stain. It's printed fabric, so it's pretty plain on the outside. Oh, her underskirt came off. Put that there. And this is how her underskirt looks. And again, you could use this with something else. Actually, I've had a little bit of an idea. She's got the standard underwear, nothing fancy. You could pull this underskirt right over her bust, like this. And then put this over the top. So you're giving her an alternate. Oh, it did pop down. I don't know how well it would stay up, but you're kind of giving her an alternative dress. Maybe you could just let it pop under her bust. It does cover her boobs, doesn't it? That could be more of a summer look for her. Oh, how lovely. Right, shall we do some eye changing? Those are obviously her special colours. They're beautiful. Look at those lips. Those are her side blue. I love being able to change the eye colour, because then you can like suit whatever clothes they're wearing. If you think a different eye colour would suit them, you can. I think her skin looks a different colour to how I'm seeing it. I wonder if it's my light. Let me see if I can change. Right, that's a more neutral light. That probably makes her look a little bit paler than I see her with a naked eye, but what I'm seeing with the camera might look different again when you're seeing it. But look at those. They're like orangey colour eyes, aren't they? But I think they really suit this doll. with a forest theme. And she's got the side green. Oh, they're beautiful on her as well. I think my absolute favourite have to be the special olive green. Oh, wow. She's stunning. Now, Roz, who I was talking about earlier, said her doll's hair's wonky. So, the moment of truth. Well, looking at it on first glance, I don't think it looks wonky. Doesn't look like a wonky cut at the back anyway. She has got some kinks in her hair from the packaging. It's a lovely colour. I definitely don't have a doll with this hair colour. Now, I suspect I'm going to be giving this doll a hair spa just to get the kinks out of it, or maybe put some wave in it. But I normally find, I can feel the product, but normally when you give it a brush, normally that product comes out. Oh, wow. She's stunning. Right. Shall we? I'm going to leave the plastic on her for now. Maybe just remove her arm plastic. I will remove it tomorrow. So let's get her jeans on. Should I put the tights on? No, tell a lot. I'm going to get this plastic off. Bear with me. Okay, I've popped on her tights, but I forgot to put her underwear on. Never mind. She doesn't need both, does she? She's got these on. Okay, there's the trousers on that I made previously. I'm sure you've seen another doll, maybe Chloris Country Life wearing these jeans when I was trying on all the little knitted jumpers that I made. I can't remember what patterns I've used for these actually. Sometimes I forget, because if I've made them a while ago. Oh, that really suits her. That is her fabric, I think came from my Auntie Linda. It's a very vintage or retro maybe. I think people use the word vintage too loosely sometimes. Or, you know, an antique. There's a certain threshold you've got to abide to call them certain names. So I think if anything is like 80s kind of time, you call it retro. I think you can call things an antique when they're over 100 years old. And Blythe, Neo Blythe. So Blythe came out in 1972, I think. I forget the exact date. But they came back as Neo Blythe, and it's their 25th year this year. That's what they said. Junko Wong, who's the CEO of Blythe, has been sharing a picture saying 25 years of Blythe, and it's actually the same year I met my husband, so that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, she looks lovely in this cardigan actually, and this little blouse. The blouse studs, they're not too bad, are they? Hopefully they all work. I think one of them I had to take it off and redo it. If you don't squash them right, yeah, they can go a bit wrong. Now I could pop her collar over the top of this if I wanted to. It's quite a big collar, but yeah, I'd have to mess around with it to get it looking right. I can do them all. Let's do it all up and see what it looks like. Oh, she looks so cozy, doesn't she? Oh, Hazel. So I'm going to put the boots on that I decided to put on her. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a cutie. I'll give her a bag. Oh, wait, I will get her dressed up in her full stock for you to see. But yeah, I just think she looks lovely. So what I'm going to do, it's quite late now, so I'm going to have a hot chocolate and go to bed. But I'm going to come back tomorrow, and we'll dress her up again, and we'll have a bit of fun. What do you think? But I'm loving how she's looking so far. I love her in this outfit. So thank you so much for watching so far, and I will be back in a few seconds. Good morning, chickens. Good morning. What do you think of the snow? What do you think of the snow? Where's your... Is she still broody in this snow? My goodness. How could she still be broody in this weather? Tell her to wait till the spring. There's no time to be broody right now. She should be enjoying the snow. Oh my goodness, guys. My middle son, his bedroom faces the back of the house, and he spotted this fox in the next door neighbour's garden and took a photo of the fox. So he ran downstairs and alerted us, and we ran outside and we put the chickens back in their run to keep them safe. How terrifying. I believe this happened because some of the foxes live on the school field, and it was a snow day, so there was no school open. So that's why I think they ventured over. But anyway, now I'm sending you over to Saturday, where I'll show you the beautiful new balloon display at my health club. Now, how lovely is this? Now, we got some more exciting news yesterday, and it's all about this beautiful new Blythe doll that's going to be coming out the end of February, called Una and Dot, and she's available for the first pre-order today, Saturday. It is now Saturday afternoon, and I've come back to you, and now I'm going to get Hazel back in all her stock clothes. Oh, and I need to grab that fabric I've been telling you about. Now, I've tried to update my Ravelry to show the hedgehog, these hedgehogs, and I've got a photo of the other ones you can knit, and I've put that picture in my Ravelry and the link to the pattern. Now, regarding the pattern to these, this was called the Hedgehog Family on the Lovecrafts website. I did write a note to that on my video, if you noticed earlier on, but they're not on my Ravelry account at this time. But if you want to look them up, go on the Lovecrafts website. They're crochet, and they're called the Hedgehog Family, and these are on my Ravelry account, which I'll leave a link to either in the comments or the description box below. Either way, whatever I'm able to do. Now, I decided I've been like moving things into my newly renovated craft room, and I come across this little fellow. Now, please don't ask me what pattern I use. I knitted him years and years and years ago, and I think he's just so lovely. And I just saw him sitting there in storage when I was in there. I was looking for Bijou Brilliant's apron, actually. I was thinking she looks a bit lost without it now. So, and then I found it anyway, luckily, and it was in a bag of clothes I needed to sort out. But I spotted him, and I just saw that lovely yellow scarf, and I thought, oh, he would go so lovely in a little scene with Hazel. What do you think? It's a lovely little woodland scene. But anyway, I am now going to get Hazel back in her stock, and I'll go and grab that fabric I told you about and my plans with it. Right, I've got her dressed up back in her stock, but I just wanted to show you some of these fabrics. Now, I bought this corduroy, which is much finer than Hazel's hat, But it's actually a pair of trousers, a used pair of trousers that are too big for me. I bought off eBay, but I'm going to cut it up and use it for fabric. So that was one of the fabrics I bought. And I bought these. Now, I think they're so cute. I don't know if this print would be a tad on the large side for Blythe, but I got this one with the toadstools on it. This one is really big. I think I was going to make another knitting bag, another gnome knitting bag with this fabric at some point. And I got this other gorgeous woodland fabric, and it's got little hedgehogs on it, and it's really lovely. I think that would look lovely if I make some alternative dresses for Hazel, or blouses, or skirts and things. However, what I'm thinking of doing is I would like to recreate this kind of look for a smart doll. Do you know my bigger dolls that I was showing you during Vlogmas? I would love to create a hedgehog or a woodland themed smart doll. So that is something on my agenda as well. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing Hazel Hedgehog in all her stock, and in what I decided to dress her in as well. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy that I bought her. I am going to be putting her with Dear Forest Dear on the shelf, so maybe I'll put her on there and then I'll show you them together. Right, before I take you over to Hazel, I've been moving things around a little bit, so I've made a kind of panda shelf here. This is Jade Garden with a non-authentic Blythe type doll. Cotton Candy I called her, but she's in a panda kigurumi outfit from the Junie Moon shop. So I've got them on here, and I've been doing a little bit of a donut or baked good theme here. Here's Donna Donut. Her box is behind, her stock outfit and bag and things are here, but she's wearing a dress that I made for her. And here is my beautiful Lika Chan Castle Lika doll. You might be able to see my crochet donut in the background here. I've got a nice tin that could go here as well. So I'm not going to show you all the shelves because there's so much going on. But if I take you down here, please excuse her, she's got no shoes on. My pleasant surprise. Her shoes and her socks are in her bag. I need to get them on. There's Moomin Popper, Kendra the bibliophile, and there's Oliver in the background, and my frog, Freya the frog. And down here are my beautiful woodland girls. I might get my badger on this shelf as well. Their boxes are behind them, and I've got them here. I think they go so beautifully together. I'm so delighted. Now, I really hope you've enjoyed watching my unboxing of this beautiful doll. Now, I must admit, I've seen loads of these videos popping up in my suggested feed, so hopefully you're not bored of seeing her. But yeah, so hopefully somebody will watch my video. You're probably sick of seeing unboxings of her by now, by the time I've got mine up, but never mind. I hope somebody watches it and enjoys it. Now, my next Blythe doll video will be either the end of this month or early February, because I've got Tomodachi Yumi, oh gosh, I can't remember her whole name, coming out. She's a collaboration with an actress, a Japanese actress. So, and she's got a blue bob and she's gorgeous, but I will be getting her. And today I pre-ordered, early hours this morning, I pre-ordered the Uma and Dot Kigurumi Lamb Blythe doll. So yeah, so 2 more exciting unboxings to come this year. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. So I'll see you soon. Bye.